Justice for Ralphael! Justice for Ralphael! Justice for
Ralphael Briscoe's family led the D.C. Ferguson movement march from Congress Heights Metro Station to the 7th District Police Station in southeast Washington, D.C. About 60 people protested on a cold Sunday night, chanting, "Justice for Ralphael."
And when do we want it? Now. And if we don't get it, shut it down. We're shutting it down.
We're right in front of the station.
We're just getting our sound together. We're doing our thing. We out here letting them know justice for Ralphael. Justice for Ralphael.
Let's give it up for the family of Ralphael Briscoe.
I would like to thank everybody for coming out. One thing I'd like to say, I'm not going to hold you long, is today it was our kid, and tomorrow it could be yours.
That's right.
This is unjust, and we got to do the right thing. We got to make them do the right thing.
That's right.
The video of Ralphael running from an unmarked police vehicle, a huge black tinted SUV, kept replaying in my mind.
This is about the fact that Ralph was stopped with no suspicion. They had no suspicion of any wrongdoing, and it ended in his death. It was a harm on both the family and the entire community, especially when there was no justice as a result. And so we're asking folks to come out on March 10th, and come out to the public oversight hearing on the MPD. Now, if you yourself have not experienced jump outs or racial profiling in your community, what we're asking you to do is go into the communities that are impacted and lift up other people's voices. Right. Talk to people, drive them to the hearing, sit with them, support them, and let them tell their own stories. So March 10th, no justice,
no peace.
No justice,
no peace. So what day is that?
March 10th.
What day?
March 10th.
What day?
March 10th.
So we can stop traffic for a few minutes over someone who lost his life. But I said it again earlier, and I'll say it again, man, is I don't really believe this brother is really gone. He, in fact, is here with all of us today. And it's unfortunate that someone had to die for this to happen, but it's hundreds of people being victimized in a similar way, and they said it was fake. And now this brother, through his experience, has really come back to lift this issue of jump outs up and to say to the hundreds and the thousands of people who were locked out, who they said were not going to get any justice, who they said they were liars, now those people are on the hot seat, and we got a chance to move this thing forward. So he didn't die in vain, and he didn't really leave us just but physically. But Ralphael Briscoe, just like all the other brothers who've been shot down in these streets, is still with us and allowing us to carry forward.
No matter how many times you hear the statistics, no matter how many people die, it's still equally shocking every time, especially when you see the video footage, and especially knowing that even despite video evidence, I saw him running down the street, running away from a black SUV that shot him from inside the car. It's crazy that they are still serving, supposedly serving and protecting us in the same unit. They still work together. It blows my mind. I can't believe it. Every white person, and I don't want to single out white people, but every white person that I have ever asked, do you know what jump outs are? They don't know what it is. They don't know what they are. And when they find out what they are, they're shocked.
In Georgia and in Florida and all the rest around the country, but I can tell you what happened in Southeast Washington, and that was murder. That was murder. And there's no way that you can look at it and say that an unmarked car can roll up on a black man rolling down the street for his life, shoot him in the back, and call it a justified homicide.
The movement will not slow. Instead, it will grow, and national consciousness will continue to rise, fueling the people's resistance against racist, oppressive structures and systems.
If you're trying to tweet this out, put it on Instagram as #DC Ferguson. Let folks know about Ralphael Briscoe, shot down in the streets like an animal by these police, unarmed, killed, shot in the back. Let it know. Let everyone you know Ralphael Briscoe killed unjustly by the police.
This is Yasmina Mrabet reporting for the DC Ferguson movement.
Justice for Ralphael.